Hey guys, Ted here with the Festival Connection. We've got Lee Walsh, better known as L Dub, is an international touring one-man loop band who is known for bending genres of reggae, funk, hip hop, and jam. Built with the backbone of extraordinary
He just
beatboxing
froze.
skills, along with well-crafted upbeat rhythms, the original combination continues to provide him with unique opportunities to welcomed in a multitude or a multitude of music festival styles and a variety of artist collaborations. Welcome, Lee, you guys. Woo!
All right, my name. Well, you already said all that stuff, so I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Knock off.
Lee Walsh, L Dub, Looper. That's it.
North Carolina.
Just kidding. No, I'm living.
And
Um,
see ya.
yeah, yeah. So is that good? We done? No,
Yeah.
no.
So,
Uh,
anyways, this guy's
uh,
a big jokester, you guys. So we've done this for years, so we're probably gonna go back and forth a little bit. So don't get off fast. But yeah,
yeah.
uh,
Thanks. It. That's it. Thank you. No. So we're from. I'm from. We're both of us no longer live in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, but we met there
congratulations.
when we were touring with a band called Lunar Funk Theory, and that was awesome.
Amazing.
That was fun. We hung out at
That's
Harmony Park for a
insane.
long time.
Yeah.
Super fun. Yeah, riding around the RV and
Yeah,
doing.
but I mean, yeah, there's gonna be time for that for sure, because I
Uh,
mean that was a whole couple decades ago, and I mean that was the best time of my life, and
that was super
that's
fun.
why obviously had to have you come on the show and
Yeah,
everything
thank you
like
for
that.
having me.
So,
Well,
but
after that, I was started L Dub because the Lunar Funk, like, we still do shows on the rare occasion. It's super fun.
right,
Um, but then the family, my wife and at that time just daughter and I hit the road in an RV and we toured for 10 years, all over the country. Played all the spots. We never played Hawaii or Alaska. We played every other state. Super fun.
wait, you
I
guys
did
played every state?
every state, yeah, and many of them
Dang.
many times. Probably all of them more than a
I
few
guess I
times.
didn't know that. That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, it was so fun. We hit up all the national parks and all the
Yeah,
beautiful spots. Did that for 10 years. Then COVID happened, and COVID was like, nope, no more of that. So
dude,
we,
nothing happened. Yeah, it stood
yeah,
still. So
but that was okay because I mean, even then, I got to take a step back, and I was playing 4 shows a week for 10 years, and it's as much fun as it all is. Like by the end of 4 shows a week, you sometimes your fingers hurt and your throat hurts, and you're like, you still
you're
love music.
toast. Yeah,
You've been
yeah.
grinding and
No,
driving and grinding and
absolutely.
driving. But it was
Yeah,
it
no.
was fantastic the whole time. But that happened, and we came out and settled down here in Northern California, and we really dig it out here, living in the
Old
foothills of
country
the
home.
yeah
No, that's awesome, man. I
Northern
can't wait to come
Cali.
out and see you guys. I've never been out to North
Come,
Cali, so like, I mean,
really?
yeah,
Oh,
no,
it's
never, man. Yeah,
it's beautiful. Out of like the 10 years we were on the road, we were always kind of like, where are we going to settle eventually? And it was always going to be here, really, and specifically in Northern Cali, in this like Grass Valley, Nevada City area,
yeah. I
where
mean,
we
I
live.
can only imagine, man. I mean, the redwoods. I mean, you get kind of like a little bit of South Dakota feel where there's like fields of stuff growing. I'm sure, but there's mountains and yeah, it's just
Yeah, there's
cool,
lots of stuff
cool
growing out
people. Yeah,
lots of
hey,
growing on in
lots of great.
Grass Valley.
Oh, you know
Hey,
what? I never put that together.
yeah,
Okay,
but
okay, I see what you
I don't know
did.
why. Climate's
Wait, I
just
think.
perfect.
Yeah, but
Yeah, 2 star.
but that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on everything of that. I mean, like 10 years is a long time. I know I was in Colorado, kind of watching you guys do stuff, and I'd always come to your shows, and you're playing at Cervantes and doing all
Yeah,
that kind of stuff. So I always try to come out and support, even if I was in like my restaurant gear, whatever backpack on. I was like, I'm here. Like,
it's perfect.
like so,
We'll
it's
take you in
great.
any way we can get you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, as you were saying though, like just keep going with it. I mean, you've been doing just a lot of stuff lately. You've come out with two new songs, or you're coming out with the second one. You put a whole new video out. So the first one's vibe song, So there's that and the video for it. I mean, what's it all about? What did you, like, what's the creation for this song?
Well, I wrote a whole CD during the shutdown. Basically, I wrote a CD and then some. So I'm just kind of getting around to releasing a lot of stuff and recording it. The whole CD is about my mantras, though. It's called Mantras and Meditations,
Okay.
and I have like a pretty good practice of like yoga, meditation, mantras, all that stuff. I've been studying it and reading about it, and all this stuff for many years. So I decided to write all
Right.
of my everything I've gathered into these songs, and the last
That's
one was
awesome.
yeah, it's super fun. And then I try to write positive music anyways, but this is like the most positive I feel like I've written. But yeah, your vibe attracts your tribe
Yep.
affects your vibe. It's just about what you put out is what you get back. The laws of
Hmm.
attraction and all that. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, so that's what
Karma,
this one
just
is
good
about.
vibes. Like, yeah.
And we recorded this song quite a while ago, and then I actually went to the studio to record the next song I'm releasing, which is Impeccable, on February 8th. And
Feel that.
it's yeah, stoked. But it ended up being like we loved Impeccable so much that we took Vibe after it was completely finished, completely mastered. It was coming out in like 3 weeks. I redid the whole song at 17th Street Recording Studios with Lewis Richards. He's a fantastic producer, recording fella, and he did
That's
the
awesome.
Dirty Heads first CD, which like broke them out, and
What?
he's got a good knack for
Dude, that's huge, man. The Dirty
yeah, yeah.
Heads, like, so, and that was in California. That recording studio was
Yes,
out there.
Southern California, Costa Mesa, which is a little drive
That's
for me, but totally worth it to
Hey,
work
man.
at.
Yeah, totally worth it, man.
Yeah,
Like, that's so rad, dude. I had no idea. I mean, I love Dirty Heads. Like, Red Lights is like my favorite song. Like,
yeah,
it's so
they
good.
kill it, and I've played with them a few times. I got to open up
Have you
for them.
really?
Yeah, and it's always they always put on a great show, and
Dude, that's
uh,
so rad. What was
yeah,
like your favorite spot to play with them at?
uh, that one probably down
Orlando
in Florida. It was like Orlando. What was that called?
vacation
Orlando
or
Vacation,
Dirty Head
Dirty Head
Okay.
Vacation, or Dirty Head Orlando Vacation. I don't know.
Okay.
It was really
Yo,
good.
was that the year that we were out there when I was out there? Remember when we did Thanksgiving at Julie's? Was that the year?
Yeah, it might have been. I was in Florida every year for like 10 years,
I
and
mean,
it
you
kind of
remember that
all.
though. We don't
I,
forget our Thanksgiving.
of course not.
No, I'm just kidding. Of course
I
not.
I just can't
Uh,
remember. Like it's funny.
Julie, big
Like
shout out to Julie. That was amazing.
what up,
P.S.
Julie?
Yeah, that was a
Super
great
awesome.
time. That was such a cool thing that we all kind of were there at the same time, so we could just like hang
Yeah,
out. Like, yeah, and that's when you guys were living in Florida, and that's kind of where the Key
yep.
West
Key
hat.
West.
Had to
Spent a lot of
gotta
time
rep
down there.
Florida. Yeah,
When it was
I
like the
mean,
coldest months of the year, we were like, let's go to Key West for 2 months because
yeah, 100
we don't
percent.
want to be
Because
cold at all. But we actually moved somewhere where it does snow occasionally. Here, we're at
bum,
2,800 feet.
ba-doo.
We bought a
Oh,
house in
really?
Grass Valley, and it's 2,800 feet. So I got to bust out the shovel once in a while, but not very often.
Yeah, probably like 4 days out of the year.
Yeah, if that. But or
That's,
it
that's
was
fine.
really bad last year. But if we want snow, we just drive like 20 minutes into the mountains, or
Yeah,
we
because
can
like
go to
what?
Tahoe.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say you close to Tahoe then. Yeah.
We're like an hour and 15 or something, 45 minutes to Truckee.
That's
Yeah,
super
so
cool, man. I love that. I mean, and
yeah, it's
so I
great.
mean, with that, I mean, speaking of mountains, I think this spring, aren't you kicking off something at the Mountain Vibe Festival? Is that
Ooh,
what's
that
going
was a good
on?
segue. Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
that was smooth, bro. I play Mountain Vibe Music Festival May 18th, whatever day that is,
Yeah,
and
it's a Friday for
on
sure.
a Friday, May 18th, and
Uh,
it's a great festival. It's in the Sierra Nevada mountain range. It's like you drive all up in there, and it's in this little valley with a nice stream
Actually,
running
Saturday,
through.
but yes, that's
It's
awesome,
Saturday.
man. Yeah, it's a Saturday Mountain Vibe
That's what
Festival,
I meant.
Sierra Nevadas. Yeah, that's what we
Yeah,
said. Like, and that's awesome, man. I mean, I need to come up there like really bad. I miss you guys. It's so good to see you. I'm just getting like more pumped just like talking to you,
dude,
like
we have
hearing
a
about all
guest
this
room.
stuff. Yeah.
We
You hear
got
that,
you.
guys? You hear that, guys? He's got a
Yeah,
guest room.
for Ted, not for you guys.
Oh, I'll edit that
No,
out.
whoever wants to come. So
No,
open. Here's our address,
that's awesome.
security number, social security number. I'll type it
Uh,
in here.
and pause. So,
Uh,
well, that's awesome, man. I'm super. So, how big is that festival? Like, how many people are going to be there? I mean, who's headlining? Do you know off the top of your head?
um,
Arden
I don't
Park
know the number.
Roots.
Arden Park Roots.
A lot of
It's like it's kind of the dude that puts it on. He really shows a lot of love to like the people that have been. It's kind of like Harmony Park, where they
Right.
keep bringing back kind of the same-ish headliners. You know,
Okay. No,
like
that's awesome.
it gets shuffled a little bit, but yeah, Arden Park Roots. There's other
Yeah,
bands.
yeah, and yeah, there's other people I'm looking to, and it's just they don't have the lineup out yet, so obviously it's a
Yeah,
pretty big deal. They're not trying to like release who like the big guys that are going to be there,
yeah.
but man,
The
this looks
Expendables
just
last
absolutely
year.
amazing. The Expendables, that's cool.
It's not like Coachella or it's not like
No, yeah, and
uh
that's not what we're going here on the Festival Connection. We're not trying to do EDC. We're not trying to do
yeah.
Coachella.
It's
We're
not
trying to
Burning
do
Man.
like the smaller ones that do like maybe 10,000 people. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to
Yeah,
go into that crazy stuff. Like, I want to really connect with like the smaller fan groups on like because like even Closey, like how big, or like LS Dream, like how big these DJs are, like you know what I mean. I would love to get them on the show, but their stuff that they throw is only like 10,000 people at Red Rocks. Or have you heard of Soul Festival in Florida? Like
it
Soul
sounds.
Festival looks so insane. They've got like the water slides that go into that little like river,
Oh,
and it's
tight.
you can go snorkeling and scuba diving there. It's in May too, and so like, and there's only like I think like 5,000 or maybe 7,500 people that are going to that thing,
I
and
love
it's
small
just yeah, dude, me
festivals.
too.
Like Harmony Park was so sick when it was. I mean, maybe it's still the same. Like, but
And it is, yeah. I
like
went this
when it
last year
happened,
and it was great.
you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. It's just more intimate and yeah, those big.
Hmm.
I remember going to Bonnaroo one year, and I'm like, I had to walk so
Oh yeah.
far from my tent to the main stage. Like by the time you got there, you want to take a nap, and it was like, dude,
Yeah, like dude,
yeah,
it's like, and then you get there and they don't let any of your stuff that you have like come in with you, so you got to walk all the way back and then go back, and then you're like, I'm not even gonna go in at this point.
you gotta throw
Like,
stuff over the fence if you
throw it
want.
away. Yeah, just like you really got to be on point. It's like
Yeah,
I'd rather just like have it be where the music is where I can go and like go pass out at or go do whatever. And
yeah,
I can hear the music from my tent. There's only two stages. There's only maybe three. Something
yeah.
more intimate.
We
But
miss Harmony Park so much. Like it's
dude, it's
one of our
just
favorite
wild.
spots.
Yeah, it's wild how that place
We
is.
love it.
So, I
Although
mean,
Halloween is a big festival at
oh
Spirit of Swanee,
yes,
and that
yeah,
feels like a small fest. It feels small,
yeah,
but it's huge. So
it's
that's a
massive.
good. That's a really
Yeah,
good
okay.
one to check out if you ever.
And yeah, a couple of people that I know from Colorado, too, Blake and Becca, his wife, they go down
What?
there. They've been going down for a long time. You know Blake? Remember?
Blake got married,
Well, I don't know if it's on
or
paper yet.
what?
Maybe that was a spoiler. I don't know. Spoiler
Oh,
alert. Well, she's pregnant too, so she's pregnant.
oh, shut up!
Yeah, so they're having a baby.
That
Shout out to
was
Blake with Becca, and they're having a baby, and that's that. And they've been together for a long time.
and
Can't quote the years, but yeah. And
Kelso's
so he's
Kelso's
turning.
hetero life partner.
Yes, it's hetero. Yes, exactly. Shout out to Kelso as well. He loves Blake. I'll tell you. But
It's
yeah, so
yes.
he's the one that told me about Halloween, and they've been down I think a couple times.
Oh, it's so good.
And yeah, and I'm sure you've been to a few, so and probably
I've
played it.
played it. I've played a
Yeah, I was
couple.
like, and played
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
What stage did you play on? Like, where was it at? Like, what? Tell me about it.
I was
silent
on like
disco.
I was on the silent disco stage one year.
So
I was at the pirate ship stage one year. I've also played Brainquility there, where I was at the mushroom stage. Um, I've played a few. I don't know. I think there's more than that too, but
so you played more than one year there, then?
I played two
Or
Halloweens. I played Brainquility. I feel like there's more than that too. I don't. Man, I played so many
man, so many, bro. Like,
festivals.
yeah, you can't even remember. Like, come on, stop.
Yeah, I remember being on tour and just like constantly, and sometimes by the fourth show of the week, you're
Where
like,
am I?
"Hey, where did you play 2 days ago?" And you're I don't know. I was in this
Like
state
who
somewhere.
knows? Like
I'm not
yeah, like I have
sure.
no idea. Like look at the flyer. Not
But yeah,
sure. Like I'm just so tired.
check the website, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Like
so
here,
much
have
fun.
a CD. Take a CD. Like
Yeah,
no, that's
coasters
awesome. And that's
now.
like what's like yeah, post dude, that's my thing these days is posters and like that's one thing that I loved about you too is like even like vending with you guys back in the day when Angie and like we would all like hang out and you guys were I was so blessed that you guys let me come with you and do all that stuff and
Thank you
you
for
know
helping.
like well and you know the big thing was and I think I do it to this day because of you is just you'd always be like oh here's a CD oh take another one for your friend and you just be like
Oh
here and
yeah,
like
dude.
like by like everybody got smart about it over the years and everybody said oh don't give Lee any merch because he'll just give it away
Yeah,
and like that's me man to this day like I just love giving stuff away and so you
it's
know
great.
maybe that'll be like the next thing on this show maybe we'll do like a giveaway or something
Some
not saying like
giveaways. I
free
like it.
stuff or but like yeah we'll just find some
We
cool
can give
stuff
my
to give
stuff away.
away
I love giving my stuff away.
yeah that too that was
Just ask my
nice
wife.
almost tries to yeah right she's like slapping you on the side but
See, like
well
house CDs are more like coasters too. You know, there's
yeah
like, do you want a
yeah
coaster
yeah
for your house? Like,
yeah, you want a coaster, anything printed out of wood, these guys have got it. Just
yeah,
send them a logo. They'll just burn it away and make this coolest thing you'll ever see out of some wood. It's
yeah,
if you haven't seen it,
yeah.
check out Angie's page because it's literally some
What is it
epic
called?
stuff and
Which
Earth
one?
Tone.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Earth. Your
Where?
Etsy page.
Oh yeah, Earth Tone Designs.
Earth Tone Designs.
Earth Tone
Wood
Design.
burn.
So we'll put it up. It's wood burn. It's super. It's cool. It's cool stuff. Can you do it on cork?
What?
Can you burn stuff on cork?
I maybe, yeah, I think I can actually.
Because I have like a Breckenridge like whiskey distillery hat and it's cork, but it looks like it's like laser burnt. So I was like, oh, I wonder if you can do cork.
I can do that. Yes, I
Oh.
can.
See, look at that.
Possibilities
There
are
you go.
endless.
And you're welcome. Next things are cork. Look out for the cork boards, guys. Just kidding. Funny. Well, okay. Well, I mean, so the next big thing that I mean, it looks like you have going on is that you're going to be joining the next biggest reggae, guy coming up, Kyle Smith,
Yeah,
in March.
March 22nd, I believe.
Okay.
He's so I played with him before too, and he brought me up on stage, and we had a nice like little collab sesh, which is on the internet somewhere.
Watch out for that.
Yep, look out for that.
And yeah, we'll
they put on an amazing show. Got a 3-piece band, so much energy. You can just really feel it. It's palpable in the room.
Like that. Well,
Yeah,
that's cool. We're gonna have to give him a listen. And so where is that exactly then? And
that's at it's at the Crazy Horse here in Nevada City, California.
okay.
And it's kind of cool. Like I used to when I was touring full time, I would tour through the Crazy Horse every time I'd come to this area, and it kind of made me fall in love with here because the crowd was, it's just like it's a bunch of hippies and like just chill people, alternative lifestyle type of people, like kind of like the San Francisco Bay moved out here, and it's
But
an
like,
old
yeah, okay.
it's a hippie town for sure, which fits me well.
Yeah.
And I loved the crowd every time, and they were always very welcoming, and part of the reason we moved here is because I used to play at the Crazy Horse, and I got to know the area, and there's some great people out here. I should mention Trevor Hollingsworth. He's on the new song Vibe. He actually hooked us up with our first place to stay out here, and
Shout out to
I met
Trevor.
him at a festival. Yeah, Trevor Hollingsworth, T Ready. He's in a band called
to be confused with Trevor Hall.
Yeah,
Trevor Hollingsworth.
Hollingsworth. Yes,
Yeah.
not Trevor Hall. He hasn't called me yet, but we'll see.
He will. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey, what's up, Trevor? But Trevor plays flute on my newest song, and he's sick, super sick. And he also plays with a band called J. Ross in the Higher Elevation. And I met J. Ross 7 or 8 years ago at a festival in Texas. And then I met Trevor, and then Trevor hooked us up with a place to stay out here. And now he's on my newest song.
Dude,
And
that's awesome, man. It's like
it's
just
awesome.
look what music does and like can do for people, and like it's just
Yeah,
so amazing, man. It's just and a lot of people like they go to these things and they just kind of vibe out and they get it, but like sometimes they like miss like the real connection, and like that's
yeah.
really what the festival is all about,
The
and
festival connection.
oh, I didn't even try to do that.
Yeah,
But like for real, and then like because I mean, obviously as an artist, you're way more in tune than somebody that doesn't play music whatsoever. You know what I mean? And it's just got to be a whole different level of when you're on a stage in front of even 3 people to 3,000 people or 300,000. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of thing. So I mean, it's
I
awesome
don't
that
know.
you
I
guys
just
get out
closed
there
my
and
eyes. I'm not even sure what's happening.
I don't know. I blacked out, man. No, what happened? No, that was years ago. No,
Yeah, yeah, not so much
yeah,
anymore.
I've been watching you since. Geez, I don't even know. I think I was still in high school, bro. Like, and you guys were playing,
Yeah,
and that's and all that stuff. So I mean, it's
it's been
awesome
a
that
it's been a minute.
that's what music has done. It connected us together. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's wild. So, um, you can think of anything else that you're doing that's like a secret little sauce project or
yeah. I'm
like
bringing
I
out the
don't
secret
know.
sauce. Well, so it's not. There's no secret, but Vibe is on Spotify and it's on a bunch of playlists and stuff. So
I
if you
want
could
to listen to it.
save Vibe
Vibe,
on your Spotify list,
vibe,
that's
vibe,
really
vibe,
helpful.
vibe, vibe, vibe,
Vibe,
vibe.
Vibe, Vibe. Apple, bands in town, all the things. Like it's super helpful if you save it. The Vibe
SoundCloud,
video, favorite it, whatever there is. All that.
Pandora,
Pandora, yeah, it's on Pandora.
Napster.
It's funny, I could never get Lunar Funk on Pandora back in the day, and like I don't have any of my other LDUB stuff. But then I just looked one day, and my new song is on Pandora. I'm like, finally,
Like
the
how? Like
gatekeeper is open.
how?
They're like, yo, okay, go ahead.
So
Um,
yeah, well, and just to touch on that quick, I mean, how much of that stuff is Angie doing in the background that you don't even know? You're like, oh
well,
wait, shout out
she,
to Ann.
she
No.
hey, she does. She helps me with a lot, but now she's like,
Yeah.
we have a wedding
Oh,
business too,
yeah.
so she makes
Oh,
me
that's
do
right.
most of it by myself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I've seen the TikToks. That's not you. No, just kidding. No, I'm kidding. Oh, yeah, so are you saying you're doing weddings by yourself? Is that what you're saying?
No, no, all the music's like yes, no, no, yes, no, yes, no. Uh,
Yeah, yes, no.
no, I have to do. I've learned so much about the business side of music, which is terrible.
Dude, it's not fun, bro. Like doing that kind of stuff, it's not easy, man. Dude, making money on
it's
top
got to
of
be
it, like
done.
you've got to have a crew to do it. Otherwise, or
Yeah,
like, I mean, for you to do it yourself, that's just a whole nother job.
I drop the kids off at school. I usually go to the gym and go swimming, and then I go for a walk, and then I come home, and it's music, 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 music until dinner, and then
Yeah,
and that's like promotions, like writing new music, putting all
yeah,
the
100%.
things, playlisting. It's crazy.
Like writing set
But
lists and stuff, and yeah, all that.
oh, it's nuts, but it's still fun though too at the same time.
Yeah, of
I
course.
didn't mention the second song, Impeccable. I don't know if we talked about it already, but that's coming out February 8th, and that'll be followed shortly after by a video. And I have a somebody sitting like a guest appearance from a dude named Galactic Vibes, who's
Ooh,
like a sick
little
hip hop artist.
cameo, if you will.
Yes, yeah, he's actually
Okay.
coming over tomorrow to record his part of the video.
Okay.
But it's also Impeccable is based on the Four Agreements, the book, the Four Agreements. The first
Yeah.
agreement, be impeccable with your word, is
Ooh,
I based the whole song off of that. And I have another song. I'm going back
that's
to
deep.
the studio, 17th Street Recording Studios, to record my next song. And here's like a little thing that I haven't mentioned to anybody yet. The next
Oh.
song is also off the Four Agreements, one of the agreements, but I'm not going to tell you which one. You have to
Uh-oh.
look
You'll have to
out for
guess it up.
that.
Look it up. Study those agreements. You
Yeah,
never
they're
know.
coming. It's coming. And I may even keep going with that theme. You never know.
Okay. He's gonna
Can't
keep
see
going
me.
with those. You can't see. Like you should just like throw green over yourself. So you
Dude, I realized like
uh,
a phone does that. Oh, shit.
Oh.
It's sometimes.
and no, it doesn't.
Okay, it only works if I'm trying for it to not work. I use a Boss RC600 loop station. It's the newest one. I have in my setup. I have like a Korg micro
Like
synth.
kind of like we don't care about what they're called. None of that.
Yeah.
That's all you musicy nerd
75
stuff. Like
S10s.
how okay, like but like how do you do it? Like you do one thing and then you press the button and it records, and you do another thing and
That's
then it
it.
goes on top. Yeah, well, yeah, but like
You
there's more
explain
to it. No,
it.
I don't know. You know.
Yeah, so like I do one thing and I press a button and it
Shut the fuck
records. And I do another thing. And then eventually a fucking song pops out.
up.
Uh,
It's
yeah,
all
and
mixed,
bam.
idiot. Get it?
It's so simple. But yeah, no, I mean it kind of is like that. I play like a guitar line, record it, and then I'll do a beatbox, record it, and it's all, you know. I actually am working on a new thing where I've like been in the studio and I'm kind of like recording and mastering some stuff. So I might slip like there's things you can do in the studio that you can't do live. So I might like
Right.
start incorporating live and studio together somehow. So I've never done that before, but this Kyle Smith
Okay.
show I have coming up, I'm gonna like incorporate some of the studio with some of the live and see how
That's
it
kind of
works.
cool though. Yeah, no, that's cool. Like, cause that's not easy to do. Like,
Yeah,
cause you really gotta be on time for some shit.
I've
And
been
like,
working on it. It's
yeah,
been it's been complicated, but it's a work in progress. But I'll be ready by 322. I
yeah, it's
hope.
like learning a new language. You know, it's like
Yeah,
you're learning Spanish right now of music.
yeah. It's muy bueno.
Oh,
Yeah,
gracias.
yeah,
Okay.
so, yeah.
I
It's
should.
it's
I need to like be better with it. But yeah. Well, that's cool, man. I mean, I'm glad that you're doing well, and you guys have made an awesome home for yourselves up in California. I mean, I've seen all the photos of all the stuff that you guys have done
come
to it and
visit.
the renos, dude. It's on. I have to. It's you. I gotta stop and see Sam on the way up there. I gotta,
Yeah,
yeah, and Michelle lives up there too. And you know that
she
was a whole
moved.
other thing we didn't even talk about. You know,
She
so
moved back to Colorado. Wasn't it Colorado? She moved to
Michelle.
Colorado. Yeah, she
Okay,
lived
she's
in
all
Santa
over,
Barbara.
man.
She moved back.
Well,
It's
and she
tough
moved to
out in Cali.
Colorado,
Like
dude,
you
bro. She
gotta
moved, yeah. And
gotta have your
Colorado's the
hustle.
same shit. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
It's just as expensive. And now
Yeah.
all y'all Californians are moving here, and so
Not this.
it's getting wild. Yeah, just stay. I'm just kidding. We would
I'm
love to
staying.
have you. I don't know. I'm
I
not
love it.
leaving.
We love it. We love it.
Okay, that's
There's so much
awesome,
to do
man.
here. Like we live right 4 hours from Yosemite, like 4 hours from the redwoods, 4 hours to the coast. You know,
Yeah,
it's sick out here.
yeah. I mean, 4 hours. That's so stones throw away. Like you know.
Yeah,
So I mean,
I
it's
can't
like
throw that
yeah.
far, but you know, if I threw the stone a few times and like went and walked up to it
Yeah,
and
yeah.
threw it
You
again.
just go, go.
And then there's mountains too, so you have to go up and over, you know, but
Uh,
eventually you get there.
yeah, you get there. Well, again, bud, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart that you came on
Yeah,
and just
pleasure.
talked and just had some BS with me and you know told us all about your new songs. You know, Vibe
Can I say
Song.
one more thing?
Yeah, of course. Keep going.
Impeccable comes out. I know we already said February 8th, but you can pre-save Impeccable,
Oh,
and that's like super helpful to me if you do that
how can we do
for
that?
the algorithms
How do we
for
get
the
on there? How do we
robots.
do it? Where do we go?
Okay, so I have a link to this, which I
We'll
failed
put
to
the
say.
link in here. I'll put the link in. Don't worry.
Okay,
We'll just drop it in here. I'll figure that out.
okay, cool. Yeah, it's on my last post. It's DistroKid Hyperfollow. Do you want me to say the whole thing, or should I send it to you?
No, no, no. You can just send it to me. It's fine, and then I'll just put it right here, and
Okay,
people
cool.
can link on it. Yeah. Say it again though.
It's the link to my new song, and it's so you can pre-save it, and you can pre-save it at Apple, Spotify, things of that nature. Uh,
Yeah, everywhere. You guys just
and
pre-save it.
it's helpful,
Gets
man. Like
yeah.
the
Gives you a
algorithm,
boost.
when the robots are talking to each other, they like to see
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Cool. Well, just pre-save it. It doesn't cost anything, right?
that's right.
Okay. Perfect. And yeah. And does it like when it comes out? Is it gonna notify you? Like if you do
Yeah,
pre-save it, like it's just gonna like is it just gonna start playing in your pocket? Just like oh, like what's going on?
yeah, and
Like
it'll
oh, look at
vibrate
this. Like,
too,
okay.
so
Okay.
it'll feel really
Perfect.
nice.
The vibe song.
Like, woo!
Yeah.
Over and over
Was
again.
that me? Hold on. That's awesome, man. But
There's things I haven't said because I don't know how PC this whole.
it's not for children on YouTube. So I
Oh,
mean, I don't know. It's cool. It's on
well,
my Facebook, and so whatever.
we I remember like when we would hang out, and there would be all kinds of shit that was said. I'm still not gonna say some of it live. So,
It's
uh,
fine. It's not live.
oh shit,
Yeah, this is
no,
not live at all.
we'll do it in person.
So yeah, there was like some shit that happened. Like you almost killed me. I'm just kidding.
I remember
I remember. But yeah, there was some good times had that we've all been just way too much on party mode for sure. We'll just say
that.
that.
Yeah,
And maybe a lot of them I don't remember because that was me. That was
dude.
and you guys made lists for this stuff. When is Ted gonna pass out? Like, and everybody's just feeding me more alcohol and stuff. But
What
I
was
did it to myself. But,
there was like the blackout crew or what was it called? You remember?
Kelso's was Team 10 strip.
Oh yeah,
We were Team 2 scoops of rage.
Tedra.
And,
Yeah, right. Two scoops of rage.
yeah.
Tedra had like
Patrick.
Team Blackout. Team Blackout.
Oh yeah, Tendra's. Yeah, that's right. That was Tendra's. Yep. And
Yep.
God, like,
And they accomplished the mission many times.
and, like, but
I'm
yeah,
not
you
gonna
guys need
say
to
I was
definitely
the
come
guy
back
walking
over.
around naked at the festival or anything, but could have happened.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that did happen maybe a couple times.
Maybe I don't
I
remember.
mean, there's been just so many things that have happened at that park. It's like Vegas, but like more Vegas. Like whatever
Yeah,
happens at Harmony Park has to stay there, but everybody's gonna know about it anyways. But like,
yeah.
it's just gonna figure out. So, but if you want
It
to know,
stays there.
just come next time, guys. If you want to come, it's there for all of us.
We're gonna come back. We're coming
Yeah,
back. Sure.
we got to come back because I think there's only a few more years left. I don't want to say it, but I think there's only a few more years left of the magic, man. Of like all the people, there's been a lot of people saying some silly things, and
People always say silly things.
I know, and I'll probably never stop going, but I mean, it's probably not gonna happen maybe this next year because I'm gonna focus kind of on doing some other bigger stuff like coming to see you, coming to see some other people. Going to some places that I haven't been that are still smaller. Like we could go to, Soul Fest next year or the Eclipse Festival in Texas, or you could go play it and then you could put me on the guest list.
Yay!
No.
Non-Vibe Music Festival.
Right.
Let's go.
Or wherever. Yeah, let's go. All that stuff that you guys have out there. I wanna come do it with you guys and get back to friends and family and showing like our friends like what else is accomplishable. Like, hey, you guys, like there is this, yeah, but guess what? We can go out this way too, and like go to the West, go see these guys.
How about Rob Speckman's property in Belize? That's coming up. That's gonna be a festival.
So that's another one, bro. Like we went to Belize a year and a half, 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago, and it changed my life. And
Yeah,
that's why I
you
want
gotta
to
make
retire. And he's gonna be on the podcast as well. We're gonna try to do everything in our power to make this kind of go big for just like for fun and for people that want to see this stuff and that want to go because he's so dedicated. He's been down there doing so much stuff to his land, and
Yeah,
like
I
he
love
wants
it.
to be the next Envision Festival like Costa Rica and stuff, and I love it, dude. Like his property, like when you guys go down there, you have to go check it out.
We're going to for sure.
And yeah,
We're going in like 2 weeks or something.
I mean, there's
we
one
told-
highway. You're gonna drive right by it. There's literally one highway. Like you can't
Right,
not
right.
see it. Like I mean,
We told Rob like go check out Envision and it'll be like a vision for you, and he
Vision,
did, and he was like, "You're right. That's what I'm gonna do."
See,
Yeah.
and that's what happened to me. I mean, there's just so much possibilities for the future of Belize, and they need so much stuff down there, man. And just with a little bit of money, it can happen. So investors could be you, could be you, could be you. No, but yeah, I mean, I would love to make Belize like one of our spots where we can take all of our friends, like all of our families, and have a cool spot where you can come and play music, and it's not my goal is to maybe do a resort or something, and everybody can be at like the restaurant, and you could be playing like the music and having the festival right there, and like everybody having just a huge co-op of it, like all of it. So it's like
I love it. We gotta do it. Gotta do
me
it.
too. We have to. We can't not do it. Like it's just silly if we don't do it because Yeah, and I feel bad now because it's been so long since I've even like chatted with you, but I just like hit you up. I was like, hey, we're doing a podcast, let's do it. Like, and so
Oh,
like
good.
this is us connecting. So, but
That's how old friends work. We just always just
yeah,
like pick
just
up
jump
where we
right
left
back into it. It's like riding a
off.
bike, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't ride me though.
Hey, I know my brain started going.
I know.
Like,
I
there's
did
a
that a
joke
couple
in here
times, buddy. I did that a couple times. I was like, and I just like,
There was a joke in the vibrating phone too, but I was like, I'll just leave
yeah, I
that one out.
know there's totally.
I'm not gonna say that.
And then Angie said something, and I really was like, I was like, oh my god, what did she just say? It's like I don't care, like however you want to like have your fans and viewers see you. That's who you need to be, is you. And like
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
maybe since this is the second episode, we'll just kind of get a little loose with it. And
Woo!
everybody knows us. I mean, come on, you've
Yeah.
been around me and you during parts when we're either sober or fucked up. So I mean, come on, let's be real.
Yeah.
We're
What
just-
happens at Harmony Park stays at Harmony Park because you can't remember what happens at Harmony Park.
You can't remember. Drink water, guys.
Drink water, please,
Oh,
please.
God.
I've
I
actually
feel
I've been
so old,
sober
buddy.
for like 12
Oh
years
my
now,
god, good for you, dude. Good for you. And
except for mushrooms.
yeah, mushrooms are great. Mushrooms
Microdope.
are, everybody's doing it. They're legal out there in California. They've decriminalized them in Colorado, Oregon. There's
Yeah,
tons
it's
of
awesome.
studies on that, and
I've been super
I
microdose.
100%. Yeah, that's awesome. Good. And is it like the little powder that you get out of like a ENC, or is it like a backdoor dealer? Like or like,
Yeah,
is it the internet. Like
There's like out here so many like hippie folk that just they're
Yeah.
like weed is the main thing that's grown out here. Everybody seems like they grow weed out here, but a lot of people grow mushrooms too. And I just like get it, and then I make it into little tiny capsules, like 0.1 gram, and then I
that's a
take it.
great idea. Yeah.
I don't go like
No,
macro dosing.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
I go microdosing, and it's great.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's good for anxiety, depression, and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
like I've heard even more things, and just kind
Yep.
of getting in line with our energy and the things that are forthcoming out, and everybody realizing that we have that in us, and it just kind of
Yeah.
helps you bring it all together a little bit. I feel like
Yep. Helps the
plants are here for a
vibrational
reason.
frequencies, man.
Plants are here for a reason, man.
Yeah. And there's so many trees around us all the time, so it's fun to go hiking
Yeah.
and all this.
That's so
You know,
cool.
all
Just
this.
So much
tree
to
it
show
up.
you, said you have to come out.
I know. I want to be a tree.
Free place to stay.
I
Yeah,
know.
we
Don't
got-
worry. I'm coming, you guys. Don't worry. This next year is all about it. So let's plan on it. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna
Let's
make
do it.
so much time for people and things that we haven't done in a long time, and it just needs to be rekindled. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys for sure.
I love it. Come
Awesome,
tomorrow.
man. Yeah, I'm gonna just get in my car. I'm coming right now.
All right, let's go.
Could you imagine? Yeah.
That'd be
Flights are
good.
pretty cheap. We got at Lee's dad here for like $200 or something.
No,
From
well,
so-
I would just drive my car. It's like I said, it's literally like $8 to charge the thing. It's nothing, and so
You just
it'll
get one of
take
those
a little bit.
And like,
No, they've got superchargers around. You just touch the screen and it shows you where to go.
what?
Like, it's kind of so it's kind of cool. Me and my mom, not to like rep like Tesla or anything, not getting paid for this at all, but whatever.
What are sponsorships?
Yeah, I click this right here. No,
Yeah.
but you just put in like where you're going, because we went to Santa Fe to see my cousin, and it was cool. I've never taken a road trip in it before, and it literally tells you exactly where to go in the GPS and how long to charge for. So it's like you're gonna stop here for 10 minutes, and then you can keep going. And then, it tells you, and then like it's like 10 minutes up, ding, like continue your trip. And then like sometimes it was like 30 minutes, and then once it was like 45 minutes.
Ooh,
Ooh, boo.
sucks,
but,
bro.
like, so it took us 3 extra hours to get there.
Oh,
it wasn't bad. It was.
No, I'm
It's a little bit longer. Oh!
journey, bro. It's about the journey.
Yeah. No, but, no, there was bars and like stuff, and so we just got cocktails the whole time that we were
Hey.
driving up there. Yeah, it drives itself, so it was fine.
Nice, hands free,
Yeah,
baby.
And yeah, it was good. And then when I got there, I wasn't as tired. It was cool. I liked it. It was fun.
You can actually take your hands off the wheel and it just goes.
Oh yeah, yep, yeah. It just reminds you, so you just go like this, ding ding. Oh.
How do you do it?
You just turn the wheel a little bit.
Oh, like
it'll,
this?
It'll go off. Yeah,
Okay.
10 and 2.
Oh, 10 and 2. I get it.
Not
Two of them?
pterodactyls.
Dude.
Yeah, we're gonna throw that in. We're not editing that out. at all.
We gotta put that in there.
That was completely like my fault. I was like, you just because when I'm driving, I do it with one hand. That's
You do it with one hand while you're driving.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're not driving, so why are you gonna use both your hands and touch the wheel? Like
Right. Might as well touch other stuff.
Yeah, just honk the horn. play with the screen.
Yeah, whatever you want to play with. Just,
I'm just gonna throw this whole.
Hey Ted, are you married? Are you
Not on
married?
paper. Not on paper.
Oh, well, you should come out and we can.
Oh yeah. Should do that. Yeah, as soon as Dirk buys the ring, if he's watching.
He's totally welcome. Also.
I know. Yeah, no, absolutely, of course. Like really, Ted. Like, fuck, I didn't even. Like you.
Oh man.
What room are you in right now, Ted?
This is one of the bedrooms that we have that I've converted into. I was gonna do the microgreens first, and I tried to do that, and I was like, "Oh, it's cool," but it's really messy. It was a lot more work than I thought it was gonna be, and so I have all these like metal racks in here with like the lights and everything on them. So that's what I'm using right now for the lighting. It's not so great, but soon it'll be better. But
It looks awesome.
Bedroom, and yeah, thank you. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
the
It's just
screen
the
is
projector
cool,
going,
whatever that is.
and, yeah.
Yeah, the
It's
projectors.
Yeah, the projector's going and everything. I've got the little speakers, so if you wanted to, play a little something, you could just do that and just go right into it.
Woo!
Nice.
You
Got your own.
and then I got this. Lee, I need your help actually, buddy. I got this sick little like MPK keyboard here.
Yeah.
And I have no idea how to use it.
You just push the buttons.
Yeah, I've been trying, and it's really a lot harder than that.
Dude,
so
everything
trying to
is.
set it up. Yeah.
It's also crazy. Like everything. I just
Bro, how do you guys play music? How do you guys do this stuff? Like, what the hell? I spent a full day on it, and I made like one note. I was like, okay. Like,
probably got further than a lot of people.
I was like, there can't be this hard. I was like,
yeah.
Come on.
Oh, dude. Be surprised.
I was like, yeah, I know, no, you're right. I watch you guys, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's like what you see. The final thing you see is like after a million hours of work.
Right, and like you never realize that. They're like, oh, they just jumped up there and did that. It's like, no, they've actually been working on that for about 6 months. Like,
and failed many times and
all
got
that,
up.
Yeah. And that's what I was just realizing today too. It's like when I was like listening to like Closey and stuff, and like some people just like the Funk Hunters like redid some of her songs. It was like one of them, and like some people other like did remixes on them, and I was like, how can like this album just come out like 6 months ago, and then like people are just like in a couple nights just like whoop, and it sounds completely different but like the same, and I'm like, how? I'm like, they're so creative. It's unreal. Dedication. Like it's so that and like and creativity. Like I just couldn't ever. I feel like get it down to where because like to even make the sounds come out like I don't even know. It's just wild.
I heard
these days AI.
People do. I heard Jimi Hendrix learned all of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Like I can't remember the story exactly, but he was playing the next night after it came out, and he played like 5 of the songs or something. I don't know. Like that's crazy musical genius.
Unreal. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you've got to be on like another level. But like when you're playing guitar, I feel like you could probably so many songs as is. Like your genre of music is insane, and it's so fun to like watch you listen to other bands because like you can really like tell that it inspires you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're so passionate about it. Like when I first like watched you like rap the Beastie Boys, like from like the beginning of the album to the end, I was like, dude, what? Like I didn't even know that you like liked the Beastie Boys.
Oh, still rocking.
Like it's still good, right? And so like it's just cool to like watch like somebody that plays music get excited about other people's music too. So it's like so you need to do is just start your own label, bud.
I still love it. That's too much work. I can barely keep up with my own stuff.
Right. I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah. So like,
you're doing the right thing. I love your podcast, man.
Yeah. This is thank you so much for coming on it. It's gonna be great. I think that if we do another 10 minutes, this might be our first hour-long episode.
Hey!
What inspired you to do this, Ted?
Yeah. I just. What you kind of cut out. What did you say? What inspired me to do this?
What inspired you to start doing the podcast?
Well, because I was just, I was sitting around there I was sitting around, and I was
In
just like
this very chair.
watching shows and stuff, Yeah, in this very chair, watching shows, and I was like, dude, why can't I like watch my favorite like artists? Like, why can't I go on and like live stream like your show? Like, why can't I like live stream like stuff at Red Rocks that's happening right now? Like, if I pay money, like I get it, it takes away from like you being there and stuff. But guess what? You can only hold 10,000 people, and I can't go. You're still gonna have a full house. It's gonna be fine. I still want to give you some money to live stream this stuff, So it's like, and I want to like hear why, like Josh and like from Sun Squabby, like all those guys, you like played like the songs that you play, and like why you created a set list. And I was like, dude, like I think other people want to hear this too. Like, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
I was like, I know some musicians. He's like, why don't we just kind of throw it together a little bit and see what happens and see if people like it? I don't know.
It's
I was
awesome.
like, because
I like
a
it.
lot of people don't get to have that opportunity to like like how many times could you email like Aerosmith and they're gonna like get back to you, Be like, hey, why did you play that song? Like,
Actually, I just talked to Steven Tyler. Yet no, I'm just kidding.
I don't even know why I said Aerosmith, but like I was just thinking of something general, like whatever. But,
Dude,
you know what I
bring
mean?
it up to
And,
date, bro. Aerosmith.
yeah, yeah. Well, like, I was thinking of your times. You're welcome. Just kidding.
Yeah, yeah. Are we in the 80s or the 90s? What's
I
happening?
just want to keep saying Closey because she's my favorite, and I'm just absolutely in love with this girl right now. And so
Yeah.
I've been kind of following her around and being a fangirl, which is insane because I've never been like that to anybody ever. But she's kind of changed my life in the last like year of listening to her.
Nice.
And
I'll have to check her.
yeah, and check her out, dude, because she's just dominating the DJ scene as a female, and it's impressive. She's a lesbian, so I'm obviously gay, so I love that. And that's she lives in Denver. I mean, she lives in Denver now, so I'm like, of course, right when I move away, like whatever.
Ah,
Yeah.
sweet sauce, bro.
Weak sauce. But so like that's kind of why I started it. Is just like I want to be able to give people that like listen to you that have seen you over the years, like say like like what like made you think of like writing the song "Be a Tree," like
The Harmony Park trees actually did have a lot to do with that. The oaks,
yeah.
great oaks. Yep. Man.
Yeah, and so I mean, you've always played it there. I think you've had thousands of people roaring "Be a Tree" in Harmony Park.
Yeah.
I've been there, witnessed
like,
it, seen it.
We're not playing that one this time.
yeah, I love that when you do that. It's so funny.
But
like,
then we play it.
Yeah, then you play it.
Yeah. But I've never heard of it, bro.
Yeah, what song? But like you're such a comedian too, like on stage, off stage, like all of it. So it's like it's so fun just to like because nobody else kind of does that. Like when you break the whole character of the band, or like like just instead of transitioning the song, you're like no, like because you'll hear people like scream shit to you, and you'll like answer them, which people just don't do. But like I love that about you because like you do that stuff, and it makes me laugh, and it makes everybody else laugh for sure. And then we talk.
I miss those Lunar Funk days. That was a lot of fun.
Buddy, come on. I mean, we did so much fun stuff. Going to the Love Your Mother Earth Festival was probably the highlight
that was awesome.
of that. Yeah, that was insane. And
the trip out there.
Oh, yeah, everything.
Well, then Rob made the video. You can't always get what you want. Like with that's all in there.
And we were just like walking up. It was like freezing cold, and everybody's just like, like dying.
I was like road dirty, so I had to take a shower in the RV, and there was no hot water, and it was already freezing out. I remember I was like,
dude,
showered with ice crystals on me.
So bad. I'm like so bad. The RV's seen so much.
You couldn't use the toilet in the RV. You had to.
No, you couldn't use that thing. No, because could you imagine if we were all using it? There was 10 people in that thing, literally.
Yeah.
If you've ever been in the RV, you guys know how small it is. And think, like imagine being 10 people deep, Wednesday to Sunday. Like, God. Woo! Shit was
people sleeping on top of each other, pretty much.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's when you almost killed me. Is when you stepped on top of my head.
I came off the top bunk.
Yeah. And it was like 4 a.m. We were all just belligerently hammered. Like,
I remember that.
I'm pretty sure my head did like a roll. I don't even. Yeah, that was wild.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, everybody's tried to kill me. Flips ran into the awning, and the I flew into the front part of it, destroyed there. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I've always just been the guinea pig for it. It's okay.
Glad you're still with us.
Yeah, me too. I made it. I look great, so that's good. Just kidding.
Remember that? You look fantastic. A little
Thank you.
pixelated actually on my side.
Little,
Uh,
it'll be fine at the end, I promise.
oh, it's all good. I remember that time we were driving. Maybe it was the Montana tour, but I'm like, Ted, can you smell those pine trees? And you're like, I don't know. It smells kind of weird. I'm like, and then I bust out laughing.
You just ripped ass, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I just
And
told
then
my
it
daughter.
finally hit, and everybody in the RV, I think we pulled over because it was so bad.
Beer farts.
Because we always ate those Walmart burritos, bro.
Oh my
Like,
God,
they were
dude.
so gross. Oh
Yeah.
my God. I'm so glad that my stomach worked at that point in my life. Because if we did that,
Yeah, I
now,
know, right, dude?
there's no way
Remember
we
that
would have
time
made it to Montana.
someone crapped in the RV toilet and nobody ever said who it was?
Said who it was.
No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't me. I'm not even sure that happened, but if it did
I
happen,
was like, no, I don't. Did it? Did that
I'll
happen?
claim it. That's right, Flip. It was me.
Yeah. Like, that's so funny.
What you gonna do? No, just kidding. Love you.
Well, I
Love
mean,
you.
it's still running. We just took it to Shang, you know. So
Nice.
Flip's put some work into it, man. I mean, after the AC's gotten ripped off and the sunroof, you know, and the transmission blowing, and
Yeah.
you know, we blew a tire again going up to Shang this year. God, and
Yeah.
dude, the guy that fixed it, bro, was eating a donut at the same. He's like on the ground eating a donut, like jacking the RV up. I was like, "What's happening?" I have a picture. I'll send it to you later.
Oh, I love to see it.
So good,
dude. RV life is be like that, yo.
dude. It is, and yeah,
Yeah.
you especially would know. I mean, you guys had. Did you? What RV did you even have? Was it the Honey that you took to Florida and did all that?
The honey for 5 years, and then the other one for like 5 years. We upgraded. Once we had another kid on the road, we were like, this is too small.
It's too small.
We got to get a bigger
tiny.
one. Yeah. Now we bought a pretty good sized house and
Yeah.
RV's out in the
RV's
yard.
out. Oh,
yeah.
you still have it?
Yeah, we still have it. We're gonna sell it though. I
Okay.
think.
So,
Tiny home. We're gonna
does
put
it have
tiny.
does it have the AC outside of it stuck in the ground with the poles?
No. It's Oh yeah, I remember we used to do that shit.
Remember that? That was like the OG. Like wait, which one's Lee and Angie's? Just find the one with the AC with on the sticks outside of the RV.
Yeah, we did that with that one too. Both of
It
them.
was it worked, man. That was some
Because-
gangster stuff.
You could run that off a generator, but you couldn't run the 30 amp top one off a generator. Ours anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
It's
do what
always
you
like that. You gotta like daisy chain everything together. You gotta
Yep.
like, RVs are nuts, dude. So props
Sleep
to
at
everybody that,
Walmart.
like, bro, for real though, like having to
stops.
do that and like it's just crazy because it's not like for everybody. I mean, some
It
people
was
just
awesome.
prefer to camp, like you know, just like
Yeah.
give me my tent, it's fine, you know, like whatever.
We loved it. It was fun.
Oh,
Once our
absolutely.
kids got big enough, we were like, we gotta get a house and
Yeah,
put them in
No, and
school.
that's-
We homeschooled them, you know. And it was,
That's awesome, man. I mean, you have
Yeah,
to
it
do
was-
that. Watch out for the family. That's first. Music first.
Yep.
here, And
yeah,
and,
family man, bro. 100%.
yeah, absolutely. No, I get that for sure, man. Well, again, Lee, I really appreciate you coming on the show. I will let you guys get back to life and enjoying Northern California, even though it's probably
Yes,
snowing right
sir.
now. Okay, yeah,
I love
can do
you
that?
too.
Okay, so yeah,
All right.
I love you too, man. Check out your new song. Thanks so much for coming on the show, Lee. It's called Vibe Song, Vibe Squad, Vibe this, Vibe everything.
Spotify, Apple. Check out Impeccable coming out soon. Pre-save it.
Yep, pre-save that and check out the video too for the Vibe Song because there's a video. Like it, share it, everything like that. Again, Lee, I really appreciate you so much, man. Have a good night.
Much love,
dude.
brother.
I love you.
Come visit.
I'll talk to you soon. I will.
Slow backing.
And you like disappear. Can you make yourself float up at the end? Just
Here, all right, close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Bam.
Oh my god! And he's on a roller coaster.
All right.
Awesome, man.
That's how we do.
I'm fucking dead.
Movie magic, bitch.
You guys have not changed a fucking bit. Dude. I swear, dude. Oh my god.
Trying
I
to
can't
stay
believe how
young.
special that was. Dude, like seriously, thank you so much. That was fucking
Good out.
amazing. And I'm just hesitating. No. Oh wait, hold on, do it. Hold on, do it again. We gotta get this going for it. Hold on. God no. Oh wait, hold on. Oh. Okay, here. Now do it. There you go. see him? Is he on the podcast? These are so good. Hey, it's a snake. It's a snake. Look out. Stop. How much room do you have in there? Like, you're literally doing 007 rolls. God. All right. I love you guys. See you later.